You got an Emmy for this one, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got 22 Emmys?
This got
You're getting an Emmy tonight.
International frame.
You're getting an Emmy after this show tonight. Trust me.
Damn right. We'll get an Emmy.
So I got a call from a guy in Philadelphia who was looking at porn sites and said that he saw something that concerned him, that crossed the line of what he thought was decent, because he didn't think that people knew that they were unwilling participants. There were men using the restroom online. And so he thought that it was happening in our area because there were T-shirts of people walking in that were from suburbs of St. Louis.
Cardinal shirts.
Yeah. Landscapers, pest control companies.
There you go.
So I start calling them, and I get hang-ups because they think, what the heck? You're asking me if I had a guy that was using the restroom?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just very, very awkward. Finally, we find out that there is a chimney sweep company that I go and I visit personally, and I just kind of go in there like a wild man. Instead of like taking like a very sensitive approach, I go in there just full energy and say, "You can help me solve a crime. If you got a guy that has a chimney sweep tattoo on their forearm," and he says, "Yeah, let me bring him in." And so I start asking him where he used the restroom. We found this camera.
You found the camera?
We found it, me and Dave Sharp. It was actually in the grate above the toilet in a mobile on the run in Chesterfield. Now, we found the location, not the camera at first. So we're staking it out. We're looking for somebody that is going to take the phone inside. And we see there's a lot of Chesterfield police officers going in.
Oh, boy.
But every time we go in, there's no camera. So I go down to Chesterfield PD, and Steve Lewis was the PIO at the time. He's chief for Ellisville right now. And I hop out of the car, same thing, full energy. I go, "Steve, I can help you solve a crime, and your officers are victims of it."
Oh.
And
So let me
That'll
stop.
get your
Let me
Yep.
stop you. What were they videotaping? Men go in the bathroom?
Yep.
Who the hell wants to see that?
It's bizarre, and it gets more bizarre.
Okay, go on.
It gets more. All right.
This person was uploading videos, several videos every few hours. Wow. Yeah, I guess people got off on that.
Wow.
So I'm in a room with the command staff, and there's an argument right there in front of me about how they're going to find out who is putting this camera there. And the one assistant chief says, "I think we need to not say anything, but just have our detectives work on this, because the officers are going to tell their wives, it's going to get out." Another officer on the command staff says, "We have a moral obligation to tell our officers they could be victims of a crime."
He's guilty.
So they email Chesterfield PD, and all email, and the videos come down. The videos come, and we think we are sunk. There's no evidence anymore. This website is down. But there was another website. So this guy that was helping me in Philadelphia was like so excited about helping me solve this crime. He said, "There's another website that I think that the guy is affiliated with, because there was a link on the Peen website, and I found there's this house where people can go and use a glory hole."
Okay.
So he finds a T-shirt, and
That's why JJ wanted him to keep going.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a
he
glory
finds
hole
the T-shirt of somebody that comes in, and it's a car dealership. And I tell the detective, I say, "Go to this car dealership and find this guy." I had the guy in Philadelphia just get me a screen grab of his face, because I mean we're dealing with some gray area here.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
look at any of this
Yeah.
because it's pornography. Like
yeah.
I would. So, and I'm telling him too. I says, "You're breaking the law technically by doing this." He goes, "Chris, I'm all in. Like I'm all in." So he sends me a picture of the guy's face. I give it to the detective. They find this guy. He gives them the address. They go. It's a Chesterfield police officer.
Wow.
But they had no hesitation about telling me about it. There was no cover up. They brought me in. They said, "You need to come down to the TV station." They said, not to the police station. They said, "You're not going to believe this. We're going to tell you everything." And I'm thinking, football player, mayor's office. So who are we talking about? And he said, "Chris, it's one of our own."
Well, that's stand up of them too,
Yeah,
right? Because they didn't
absolutely.
want, just
And-
like I said before, they don't want that shit.
And
around.
they went full prosecution, and people are surprised. This officer went to jail. Like, he didn't get probation.
Is it the same guy that wanted to tell everybody?
No.
No. Now, how long did he get? How long?
He,
how much
he
time?
only got a year, but he did go to jail.
Yeah.